While Hunter Biden is now offering to testify publicly before the House Oversight Committee on December 13th. Here's what Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer had to say about that yesterday. Watch.
Everyone has the right to plead the fifth, but, according to Hunter Biden's attorney today, he wants to come forward, and I think that's great. Give him an opportunity. He's going to have due process. He's going to be able to answer some questions. But this isn't about Hunter Biden. This is an investigation by Congress of Joe Biden for potential corruption.
Joining me right now is Missouri Congressman and House Ways and Means Committee Chairman Jason Smith. Mr. Chairman, thanks very much for being here this morning.
It's great to be with you, Maria.
You put out a statement yesterday saying the congressional subpoena Hunter Biden received was not a suggestion. He is required to sit for a deposition on December 13th. Do you care if it's public or behind closed doors?
That's exactly right. The congressional subpoena to Hunter Biden was not a suggestion. It's a requirement. He needs to sit for those depositions just like Don Jr. did multiple times before Congress, just like the two IRS whistleblowers. They sat for 15 hours of depositions before they ever came to a public testimony. I want Hunter to have a public testimony, but I also believe it's extremely important that we get answers to numerous questions that lead to Joe Biden, and Hunter Biden can answer those.
So you think you'll be able to get more information in a closed-door hearing rather than a public hearing, right? Nancy Mace was telling us earlier one of the issues is that in a public hearing, every lawmaker gets 5 minutes and then you're on to the next thing. You can't really do follow-ups.
That's a big concern, is that you have 5 minutes to the Republican, 5 minutes to the Democrat, back and forth, and you can't do follow-ups. You run out of time, and you can't get to the basis of the questions. Let's do the depositions. Let's release the depositions for the American public and can see every question that was asked, what was presented, and then have him come before public testimony. But we need hours of public depositions in order to move forward.
Well, what have you learned so far that you believe is the most damning piece of evidence which suggests potential bribery on the part of Joe Biden?
I think there's numerous things that we're looking at. First and foremost, when President Biden was a vice president, his son, Hunter Biden, got a lucrative contract to work at a Ukraine company called Burisma just for access to his father. Then we also know that President Biden said that he knew nothing about his son's business dealings. We know that that's not true. He then said he wasn't involved in his son's business dealings. We know that that's not true. We actually have evidence that's coming forward showing that he, in fact, probably benefited himself from his son's business dealings. Jamie Comer released 2 different checks, one of $200,000 and one of $40,000 from James Biden. Joe Biden says that it was a loan repayment. Well, guess what? If you look at the public tax returns that Joe Biden released, there is nothing in those public returns showing any interest income for any loan. So the president needs to answer these questions.
Yeah, I mean, look, we've been trying to dig in on specific decisions that Joe Biden made as vice president, which perhaps he could have gotten paid for. I mean, we spoke to Nancy Mace earlier, and she says it's north of $50 million, which this family has taken in. What were they being paid for?